Hello, hello. Today we are getting back to skincare, exfoliation basics. In today's video, I'm going to share with you types of exfoliation, some of the risks and benefits of exfoliation. I will be sharing with you my exfoliation journey, if you will, and also a variety of exfoliation techniques, serums, toners, and masks. Some are favorites, some not so favorites. So if that sounds fun to you, I would love it if you would throw this video a thumbs up, and we are going to jump into it right now. Just a couple of side notes. As usual, if you are already an exfoliation expert and you want to skip over the basics, feel free to use the timestamps that are in the description box below to skip around to whichever part of the video might be most interesting to you. And as always, all the products that I'm talking about today, as well as all the makeup I'm wearing on my face, will also be listed and linked in the description box below, so you can read reviews, do your own research, and perhaps even a little shopping. Before we talk exfoliation, let's talk very briefly about our skin, the largest organ in our body. Our skin is a very dynamic, sort of self-sustaining system. Our body is constantly creating brand new skin cells and at the same time shedding dead, dry skin cells. Unfortunately, as we get older, this entire process slows down. So not only does the production of new skin cells slow down, but our body's ability to shed the dead, dry skin cells also slows down. This can lead to a buildup of excess dead, dry skin stuck to the surface of our face. This can make our complexion look dull, leathery, flaky, dry, wrinkly. Not a good look. So that's where exfoliation comes in. Exfoliation benefits, there are many. By removing the excess buildup of dead, dry skin, it can help our complexion appear fresher, healthier, more radiant, glowier, more youthful. It can reduce the appearance of pigmentation, it can help unclog pores, and by removing that barrier of the dead, dry skin, it can also help our serums, our actives, our skincare penetrate more deeply and more easily. Sounds great, right? Who doesn't want healthy, radiant, youthful, glowing skin? But there are some definite risks to exfoliation to keep in mind. Number one, exfoliation increases our skin's sun sensitivity. Another good reason to use your SPF every single day. It can irritate our skin, it can aggravate rosacea. But the biggest risk of exfoliation is doing it either incorrectly or in excess. Incorrect over-exfoliation can actually damage our skin's precious moisture barrier, and that can take a really long time to heal. There are two types of exfoliation. The first one I'm going to talk about is mechanical or physical exfoliation, and that's really just what it sounds like. It's the mechanical act of removing the dead, dry skin cells from the surface of your face. It can be as simple as washing your face. Even if you're using your fingers, you are assisting your skin to shed dead, dry skin. Add a washcloth, you're getting a little bit more physical exfoliation. So there are some really great ways to very, very gently, mechanically exfoliate your face every time you cleanse. And then, of course, we have cleansing grains or scrubs. I think we all remember the St. Ives Apricot Kernel Scrub. I think it's still being sold today, actually. In general, I am not a fan of cleansing grains and scrubs. I don't use one in my current skincare routine. It's really easy to over scrub with a cleansing grain. It's really easy to create micro tears in your skin. And in other words, easy to over exfoliate. Having said that, I do know there are some newer, higher quality cleansing grains and scrubs that are out on the market today that are more gentle and less at risk for over exfoliation. I personally don't have any experience with them, but I will list a couple of popular ones in the description box below. And if you have a cleansing grain or scrub that you absolutely love that is super gentle, I would love to hear about it in the comment box. We can all learn from each other. Actually, I just was in California visiting family and Kiki and another girlfriend of mine. And one of my girlfriends, Kathy, is an esthetician and she works at a beautiful spa, and I got a beautiful facial. Anyway, her spa sells products from the line Eminence. It is a beautiful, organic, sustainable pretty expensive skincare line, but she did give me some samples. She sent me home with this Stone Crop Oxygenating Cleansing Scrub. She swears by it. She says she uses it a couple of times a week. Like I said, it's pretty expensive. I haven't tried the sample yet, but I am excited to give this a try, and I will give you my feedback on it. I will list this in the description box below. Apparently, it is a super high-end, very organic, very sustainable skincare line that is beautiful. The facial involved all of these products, and I absolutely loved the facial. So thank you, Kathy, and thank you for sharing all your samples with me. That was really fun. Okay, all right. Other physical exfoliants include the Clarisonic, which is no longer made, the Foreo, which I'm sort of interested in trying, microdermabrasion. You can get that done professionally. I don't recommend at-home microdermabrasion. I don't know, that's just me. I always err on the side of caution. And even shaving is physical exfoliation. I do have a whole video on face shaving, which I will list in the description box below. So that's physical exfoliation. Currently, the only physical exfoliants that I use in my skincare routine is my handy dandy silicone nubby scrubber, Gentle. I use this when I cleanse my face. And you know how much I love and adore my Magic Eraser Microfiber Cleansing Cloths. But any washcloth, a flannel, a muslin, a microfiber, you will be getting some very gentle daily mechanical physical exfoliation. The other method or type of exfoliation is, of course, chemical exfoliation. This is where our acids and our enzymes come in. So we have our AHAs, alpha hydroxy acid, lactic acid, glycolic acid, BHAs, beta hydroxy acid, which is our salicylic acid, and a newer type of acid in the last few years, PHA, polyhydroxy acid, which is the gentlest of the acids. And then we have enzymes such as pumpkin enzyme, pineapple enzyme, papaya enzyme. So how do these acids and enzymes help us exfoliate our skin? This is very, very oversimplified, but in a nutshell, these acids and enzymes sort of help to melt or dissolve the glue that is holding these dead, dry skin cells onto the surface of our skin, enabling our skin to shed these dead, dry skin cells more easily. Like I said, very oversimplified. I'm going to share with you very briefly my own personal exfoliation journey. Like many of us, all through my 20s and 30s, I used and loved the St. Ives Apricot Kernel Cleansing Rain. I just loved it. I don't think I used it every single day. Anyway, luckily my skin was very resilient. And then as I got into my 40s, I went on prescription tretinoin, Retin A, so that was 20 years ago. I'm 62 today. And once I started the prescription tretinoin, I knew I had to be a little bit more gentle with my skin, and I don't know if the dermatologist told me or if I just sensed it, but I put the St. Ives Apricot Cleansing Grains away in favor of the Clarisonic, because here's the deal. When I started my prescription tretinoin, you know, you get dry, flaky skin. I didn't have dry, flaky skin all the time, but I would cycle through. You know, I built up the Retin A gradually. That's a whole nother topic. But being on Retin A for many years, I had many years of cycling through what I call the Retin A peelies. My skin wasn't dry, flaky all the time, but I would get periodic flaky, peeling skin. It was an ongoing battle, and I used the Clarisonic to help battle it. I would go in and get professional microdermabrasions done. I think I also did find some mild cleansing grains, which I would use on occasion. All of that helped with the Retin A peelies, that excess dead, dry skin that was building up, but none of it completely eliminated it. Then about 6 or 7 years ago, I discovered the wonderful world of the YouTube mature beauty community, the YouTube skincare community, and I started to hear about exfoliating acids, chemical exfoliants, exfoliating enzymes. I will tell you, the word chemical scared me and the word acid scared me even more. But I was intrigued. So one day I'm at Target and I stumbled upon Pixie Glow Tonic. I had heard about it on YouTube, I had read about it, it was award-winning, it was iconic. So I looked at the label, 5% glycolic acid gentle toner. It had aloe vera. It seemed very gentle. So I brought it home. I did a patch test, no problem. Applied it to my face, no problem. Before I knew it, I was using it every single morning as part of my AM skincare routine. It didn't irritate my skin. It didn't dry out my skin. What it did do is completely eliminate my retin A peelies. It gave me glowing skin. I absolutely loved it. I repurchased it over and over and over for several years. In fact, some of my older skincare videos, when I first started my channel, I talked about Pixie Glow Tonic all the time. I think it's still a good product. I haven't been using it lately because I have found some other chemical exfoliants that I actually prefer more for me at this point in my life. Then I started to become interested in exfoliating treatment masks. So the first exfoliating treatment mask that I purchased about 3 or 4 years ago is the Drunk Elephant Sukari Baby Facial. This is 25% AHA, 2% BHA, glycolic acid, lactic acid, and salicylic acid. I was a little nervous about this. It sounded like a very powerful treatment mask. So of course I did a patch test, and it says you can use it from 10 to 20 minutes once a week. So I started at 3 or 4 minutes, built up to 10 minutes, and then I could do 20 minutes. I fell truly, madly, and deeply in love with this mask. When I did this mask, my skin looked and felt like a baby's bottom. I mean, glowy, fresh, healthy, radiant. Yes, I needed to moisturize quite well afterwards. And by the way, if you are doing an exfoliating treatment mask, you must skip all your other tretinoins or any other acids. So on the evenings when I do my Drunk Elephant exfoliating mask, it is cleanse, mask, moisturize. That's it. Anyway, I think this is my third one. It lasts quite a long time. My daughter loves this. It is expensive, but boy, is it a beautiful and effective chemical treatment mask. But this is expensive, and I really wanted to save some money, and I started to hear about a very, very affordable dupe, if you will, or certainly an alternative, and it is the much touted, the Ordinary 30% AHA, 2% BHA exfoliating mask. This is the red one. This is around $10, maybe less. I could not believe how effective this was for a fraction of the price of the Drunk Elephant. So I started using and recommending this. And for a little while, I did not repurchase my Drunk Elephant. When I ran out of it, I was using this. I mailed this to my daughter. She really preferred the Drunk Elephant. So about 2 years ago, I was on vacation in Mexico with my girlfriends. There were 4 of us, 3 girlfriends and me, and we all did a side-by-side. Drunk Elephant on one side, the Ordinary on the other, and 3 of us, myself included, really could not tell the difference in the exfoliation because it felt the same. It felt smooth, radiant, healthy, glowy. However, one of my girlfriends, on the side of her face where she used the Ordinary mask, she developed some fairly significant redness that lasted 24 to 48 hours. She found the Ordinary significantly more irritating than the Drunk Elephant. So keep in mind, Drunk Elephant is 25% AHA, the Ordinary is 30% AHA, and while that may not seem like a significant increase in strength, it really is. I still use this, but I've sort of gone back to the Drunk Elephant. So the Ordinary is the strongest. I tend to use the Ordinary more in the summertime when my skin is a little bit more resilient and less dry. Drunk Elephant, still a very powerful mask, not quite as strong as the Ordinary. Loving this. Then I became very interested in pumpkin enzyme exfoliating masks, so I stumbled upon a really good one. This is the Bay Harbor Beauty Pumpkin Enzyme Exfoliating Face Mask. Exfoliates, soothes, and hydrates. The ingredients are beta-glucan, pumpkin enzyme, squalene, pumpkin oil, beet sugar extract. It has 5% lactic acid, but that is lower on the ingredients list. Anyway, I use this mask. It comes in a jar. It is very thick. It really doesn't have a scent. Bay Harbor Beauty is a small woman-owned skincare line. She started on Etsy. Now she has her own website, really high quality products. I think of all her products, this is my very favorite one. Anyway, I love it. So I have 3 exfoliating treatment masks that I absolutely love. I don't use them all every single week by any means. What I do is I examine my skin, I listen to my skin, and here is how I determine which of these masks I will use. The Bay Harbor Beauty Pumpkin Enzyme Exfoliating Treatment Mask is the mildest, the gentlest, the most hydrating. So in the deep of the winter, I may use this mask. The strongest of the 3 is, of course, the Ordinary at 30% AHA. I tend to use this more in the summer months when my skin is a little less dry and a little bit more resilient. And the sweet spot, right in the middle, the Goldilocks of my exfoliating treatment masks, unfortunately the most expensive, is the Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial. So I do have 3 exfoliating treatment masks that I use and love on a regular basis. I don't think I could choose a favorite. They all have a place in my skincare routine, depending on the season, depending on how my skin is feeling. They are all very good at a variety of price points. I do have one exfoliating treatment mask fail to share with you. And this was pretty disappointing because this is by a skincare line I've been very interested in. It is a skincare line called Versed. This is their Instant Resurfacing Mask, AHA BHA Complex Pineapple Extract. I was really excited about Versed in particular. The brand is vegan, cruelty-free, pretty affordable, available at Target. So I was very excited about this Instant Resurfacing Mask. It was about $19 for 1.7 ounce, so not like super cheap, not like e.l.f. cheap or the Ordinary cheap, but fairly reasonable. The ingredients look pretty standard: glycerin, lactic acid, glycolic acid, papaya fruit extract, pineapple fruit extract. Here's the thing, it does not say the percentage of the glycolic or the lactic acid. But it looked like a good product. I picked it up. It has a, I don't know, sort of a weird, it's almost like Jell-O. Here's the problem with this. It just didn't work. I didn't feel anything on my skin. It didn't irritate my skin, which is good, but it also did not give me any glow, any radiance, and more importantly, my skin did not feel like a baby's bottom like it does with my other exfoliating treatment masks. And after I did this mask, I still had some flaky skin adhered to my skin. So bottom line, this didn't work for me. I was really disappointed because I was really excited about the Versed line. Versed. So far, I've tried their sunscreen, which was a fail, their cleanser, which was a fail, the AHA mask, which was a fail. I heard from another YouTuber that their cleansing balm was a fail. Have you tried any of the Versed products? If you know of any Versed products that you love, please mention it in the comment box because I want to love this line. They have a variety of products. I love that they're cruelty-free, environmentally free, natural, affordable. But so far, 3 out of 3 products I've tried have not worked. So let me know if you love any of their products. I would love to try a product that I actually enjoy, okay? One more note I would like to make about exfoliating treatment masks. If I didn't already say this, it's really important to be very gentle with your skin on the day you do an exfoliating treatment mask. I would skip your L-ascorbic acid vitamin C serum that day. Definitely skip your retin A serum that day. Don't do, just do very basic, simple, gentle skincare. And I really do like, on the nights that I do an exfoliating treatment mask, I'd like to go in with a very, very hydrating sheet mask. My favorite one is from City Beauty. You know, I've tried a variety of sheet masks. They all have something to offer, but this City Beauty Line Smoothing Hydro Mask is next level for sure. So, so good. So hydrating, loaded with peptides, hydrators, soothers. You know, once I do an exfoliating treatment mask, follow is my City Beauty Line Smoothing Hydro Mask. I feel like I've just had a spa treatment. These are expensive. They come in a package of 5 for $50. But whenever they're on sale, I will definitely make a community post, because once or twice a year they will have these for like 50% off or buy one get one free, and I always use that opportunity to stock up. It's my favorite mask. You know, I probably don't use this as much in the summertime, but in the winter, if I'm doing my exfoliating treatment mask, this is the perfect follow-up for literally a spa-like treatment. So my exfoliating treatment journey, I've gotten away from daily exfoliating toners. I've moved more towards exfoliating treatment masks, but there's one more product that is sort of a periodic exfoliating treatment toner that is next level wonderful that I absolutely have to share with you, and that is the MAYSAMA Green Rooibos Gentle Resurfacing Toner, ABP 11. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous exfoliating toner. Now, you know I love the MAYSAMA Green Rooibos Pressed Serum, and I use that with my LED mask. And MAYSAMA did send this to me, and oh my gosh, it is a beautiful product. Now, this is not a daily toner like the Pixie. It says to use it once or twice a day, 2 or 3 times a week. But what is so special about this is it is so gentle. Bev May, who is the formulator, suffers from rosacea herself, so she wanted to come up with a very, very gentle exfoliating toner that even people who suffer from rosacea can use. The ingredients on this are so well balanced. 5% lactic acid, 1% salicylic acid, 5% gluconolactone, which is a polyhydroxy acid, which is the gentlest of the hydroxy acids. This is also loaded with so many soothing, hydrating, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, green teas, Rooibos, kombucha, beautifully, beautifully formulated. Now, the directions on this say to use 1 to 2 times a day, 2 to 3 times a week. So it's another one of those things where you have to evaluate your skin, listen to your skin, and do what is best for your skin. But it is gentle and it is effective. I do have a discount code for all the MAYSAMA skincare products in the description box below. I actually think this toner is on sale right now, and I'm pretty sure my discount code can be applied on top of the sale price. You don't have to put a special code in, just use my link and the discount will be applied at the checkout. And make sure you check out her website. She is a wealth of information. I always learn so much from her website. Anyway, beautiful product, absolutely love it. It works in perfect harmony and conjunction with my weekly exfoliating mask. So my current exfoliation consists of a little bit of mechanical and a little bit of chemical. For mechanical, when I am cleansing my skin, I love my silicone nubby cleansing pad. That is mechanical exfoliation. I love my makeup eraser. So I do a little bit of everyday, gentle, daily mechanical exfoliation. Once a week, I use an exfoliating treatment mask. If my skin is feeling a little bit on the dry side, I go with the Bay Harbor Beauty Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. In the summertime, when my skin is feeling very resilient, I will use the ordinary 30% AHA treatment mask. And the sweet spot right in the middle, and my favorite, and unfortunately the most expensive, is the Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial. I wouldn't want to be without any of them. That is once a week. Between my daily, very gentle mechanical exfoliation and my weekly chemical exfoliating treatment mask, I am not using a daily exfoliating toner of any kind. However, 1 to 3 times a week, I am really enjoying the MAYSAMA Green Rooibos Gentle Resurfacing Toner. Again, I listen to my skin, I study my skin. If I feel the need, I will use this. If I don't, I won't. This, at this rate, is probably going to last me a full year. That is exfoliating basics in a nutshell. Very, very basic. Please keep in mind, I am not a dermatologist, I am not an esthetician, I am a 62-year-old skincare enthusiast who is sharing what I have learned and what works for my skin. Does not necessarily mean these products will or will not work for you. So I really strongly urge you to do your own research and perhaps see an esthetician, perhaps see a dermatologist. But most of all, I would much rather you not exfoliate or under exfoliate rather than over exfoliate. I'm not trying to scare you, but you know, start low, go slow, do patch tests, study your skin, and you will be just fine. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable. And if you did, I would really love it if you would throw this video a thumbs up. That really helps support my channel, and I very, very much appreciate it. With all that being said, I hope you have a beautiful day and a wonderful week, and I look forward to visiting with you in the comments section, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. So the benefits and sensitivity to the skin. Oh my gosh, I gotta try this again. It can help reduce pigmentation. It can help. But as I got into my 40s, okay, let's try this again. This is going to take forever to edit.